If you've lost the ability to extend your spine, like I have, either you've been sitting at a desk too much or you're bedridden for 5 weeks in a hospital. I don't know. Not my business. But regardless, it's important for overall health that we can extend our body through its full available range of motion. Now, first, we want to look at what our ability is to actually extend the spine. So this is mine. It's pretty terrible. Okay. And this is my passive. So like I said, I was in a hospital bed for 5 weeks and you're in a flex position. So you're going to lose a lot of extension as well as strength in the backside. But it's not just about mobility and strength on the backside. We have to look at the front first. All the tissues on the front of your body tend to shorten when we sit too often or if we're in bed too long. So we need to take care of those first. So we're going to grab our lacrosse ball. We're going to find the spots. We're going to breathe onto those. And if we can tolerate it, we're going to stretch. And when I stretch, I'm squeezing my glutes as little as they are right now and contracting the abdominals as best as I can. I'm going to work down, different spot, stretch, contract, and lower back down. Work all areas of the abdominal area all the way into the hips. Just from that, let's look at our baseline. Do we have a little bit more range? Feels a little bit easier. I can get a little higher off the ground. But now that we've changed some input on the front, we can integrate some more active stretching on the front. So make sure when you're doing this, there's no pain or compression in the low back. Keep the glutes squeezed. Keep it active. Use the neck. Look up towards the sky. Get the neck involved. If you find you got a little bit of a stiff neck, do a little neck isometric. Use that vestibular colic reflex. Look up. That contracts all the spinal muscles. See if we can get a little bit more. See if we can hold a little bit higher. All right, now that we've changed the inputs and we integrated some new movement, if you can hold that isometric, or we just go to our rolling patterns. So as babies use this segmental rolling pattern to get each segment of the spine to strengthen, but really they're rolling to go look for something to put in their mouth, typically something small to choke on or poison. And we can use an upper extremity flexion extension. So we're basically using a unilateral contraction of the left, going to the left, and then flexion there. And then we can go into the lower body, pick up those hips, reach, stretch, get a little stretch, get the flexors activated, extensors from the bottom up, using a bottom up roll, and working on some of that segmental stability. Go back, check, see what we can do. And if that feels pretty good, you can add on more complex movements with the arms. But my spine's pretty tired right now, so I gotta take a nap. Now this is pretty low level stuff. This is entry level, especially for myself now. I have to rebuild my body from being in the hospital for 5 weeks and bedridden. But from this standpoint, we need to rebuild the body literally from the ground up, top down, and center out. So we're taking this approach that we talk about in the advanced movement therapist certification. And if you're a clinician, or if you're a movement expert, or someone who just wants to help people move better, head over to amtcertified.com to find out more information.